Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Last time we captured Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, and this time we are going to be catching the final 3 legendary Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. And we are going to be starting with the Guardian of the Seas and the Trio Master of the 3 legendary birds that we captured in the last video. So here in Cianwood City, you want to sail off into the Great Blue yonder, and you want to come up to the northwest of these 4 islands, which can be accessed right here. I have retaught Whirlpool to Feraligatr in lieu of Ice Punch once again. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're running into a slight bit of a problem. No matter where I enter this map from, this Whirlpool here is not going away, so I guess I'm going to have to try entering through a different island, which could be a bit of a problem because I honestly do not know how to get to what we are trying to get to through a different island. So let's try this one. I'm a little bit nervous here. There we go, it let us into this one. That was weird. I'm hoping we can actually find our way to the Pokemon we're aiming for through the other islands, because the only way I know of is through that one island up there. So we're going to be doing a lot of wandering around here starting off, which is a little bit unfortunate. It looks like that's a bit of a bug with the version of the game I'm using, which is a bit unfortunate because it could significantly complicate things if we're not lucky. Escape rope, okay, very good. See, we want to get up to that ladder right there, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not sure how to get to it through other islands. So I guess we're just going to have to sort of experiment here, because for whatever reason, that one Whirlpool is being very, very buggy this time around. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe if I reset the game, if I happen to get lost, it'll work? I don't know. Ultra Ball, that can be very useful. I've stocked back up on Ultra Balls for this episode, as this is the last episode of legendary hunting that we are going to be doing. Alright, what's this? Calcium, okay. I really hope we can find our way to the depths of these Whirl Islands here, because if we can't, we are going to have a bit of a problem, because we're just getting spat out onto other islands, but we need to access that one specific one. I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to do that, which is really frustrating. Yeah, I think I don't really have much of a choice but to cut away here and try and figure this out, so I will be right back. Dang it! Oh my word. Alrighty, so I'm a little bit dumb because I just looked in my Pokemon Crystal guidebook and it's not the Northwest Island you want, it's the Northeast Island. So, thank goodness for that, because otherwise we would have a serious problem, because it seems like there is no other way to get into the Northwest Island because of that glitch. But luckily it looks like I just remembered wrong. We want to come in this way, and this will allow us to get to the Pokemon that we are after. Thank goodness for that. I was absolutely terrified that we were just going to get screwed out of a legendary Pokemon, but it looks like that is in fact not going to be the case. So through the northeast entrance, you want to hop over this, and hop over this, and head down the ladder, and this will bring us down to this ladder that we saw earlier from the other side. And if we head down here, one, there's an item, which is very cool. Max Revive, definitely something you're going to want to grab. I should point out that, as far as I know, the Silver Wing from the man in Pewter City that we obtained quite a while ago is required for this, but I have heard tell that there might be a glitch which lets this Pokemon appear here even without owning the Silver Wing, but I'd just rather do it with the Silver Wing regardless, because it makes a little bit more story sense. So, here it is, the final bird of the Let's Play. I am going to go back up the save and I will be right back. Alrighty, the save is all backed up, so without further ado, let us confront the third to last legendary Pokemon. Yes! Wild Lugia appeared. Lugia is only level 60. I actually expected it to be buffed to level 70, as with Ho-Oh. It is a flying type Pokemon, but it is much higher level than the previous birds we fought, so I'm going to try a Spark. We do not get a Paralyze, unfortunately. That's a little bit disappointing. This thing is part Psychic and part Flying. I have a feeling Waterfall isn't going to take this thing out. Crossing my fingers on that one. Okay, good. That's actually a really good position we're in. So, Lugia is known as the Guardian of the Seas, and it has been resting down here in the bottom of the Whirl Islands for a very, very, very long time, and is also generally accepted to be the trio master of Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, which is very, very, very cool. But that's really all I have to talk about. I should point out that you don't need to have Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno in order to do this, unlike with Ho-Oh, where you needed Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. But I guess other than that, it's pretty much counting to one montage time, so let's do it. Ah. Oh, I should also point out, it has Recover, so have fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aha, we got it. Very nice. It had been spamming Gust for a while now, so I was expecting it to start struggling. Man, that Recover is absolutely infuriating. I know why this is the one legendary I remember from my youth. Gotcha, Lugia was caught. Lugia's data was added to the Pokédex. It is said to be the guardian of the seas. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm. Very cool indeed. Going to be sent to box 1 because I actually did some reorganizing off screen. And now that we have captured Lugia, I might as well show how to get out of here. I do have escape ropes, but since we had to hop over ledges, just in case any of you do not have an escape rope, might as well show you guys how to get out of here. Head up this ladder, and then you can come across this water right here. And up another ladder. And another. And right out here is this little ledge, and you can hop right over it, and up this ladder, and out here. And you will come out of one of the other islands, which is very nice. So, now that we have Lugia, I am going to fly/take a train over to Fuchsia City, and I will meet you guys up where we are going to be going for the next legendary. Alrighty, here we are in Fuchsia City. What we want to do here is we want to head down through the southern exit to Route 19. You might recognize this place that we're going to because we actually did come across it once before. I don't remember exactly when, but I opted not to pursue it further because I hypothesized that it would be home to a legendary Pokemon, and what do you know, it turns out I was right. We are going to be heading to a little spit of an island down here, and it is going to have a little cave entrance for us. Right over here. Yeah, here it is. So we want to head right on in here, and this is pretty straightforward. Just want to head all the way down this very long staircase. And this second very long staircase. And down into the undersea cavern right here, and this will wrap right on around to this creature right here. Movement permissions seem to be a little bit screwed up right next to it, actually. So I'm going to go, once again, make a save backup, and I will be right back. Alrighty, the save is all backed up, so without further ado, let us confront Yow! Latios. Wild Latios appeared. Level 50. If you opted to capture Latios instead of Latias, as I did, way back in the Dragon's Den, right before we obtained badge number 8, there would be a Latias here instead. Basically, you pick one in the Dragon's Den, and then you face the other right here, which is very, very, very cool. Latias and Latios are basically known as the Yan Pokemon, I believe. And they are incredibly, incredibly fast dragon, and I believe either psychic or flying types. I actually don't remember. I think they're dragon psychic, but don't quote me on that. So this one right here is level 50, which isn't too terribly bad. We already got a Paralyze off on it, which is very, very good. Don't really have much else to say with Latios and Latios, except for the fact that they gained Mega Evolution forms in the sixth generation. Man, that is much harder wow. That is much harder to pronounce than I remember it being. The Mega forms were in Pokemon X and Y, you just couldn't obtain them until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and... dang it, it looks like this thing has Recover. I actually did not know about that. That is a little disappointing, but we did it with Lugia. I think we can pull it off here. Nice and easy. Ooh, it has Luster Purge. Luster Purge is Latios' signature move, which means that only Latios can learn it, although from the looks of it, it's not actually too terribly good. I guess, especially not against my Lantern right here. Ooh, I was a little bit scared right there. I thought we had gotten a critical. But anyway, I think that's all I have to talk about with Latios here, so I think we're going to be going to our Counting to 1 montage. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Aha, we got it. Very good. Gotcha, Latios was caught. Latios' data was added to the Pokédex. It has a docile temperament and dislikes fighting. Tucking in its forelegs, it can fly faster than a jet plane. Very cool indeed. Transfer it to the PC, of course. And now that we have captured Latios, I will meet you all in Blackthorn City for the final legendary Pokemon. Alrighty, here we are in Blackthorn City. As you can probably guess, I have just stocked up back to 50 Ultra Balls. What we want to do is head south from the city. Of course my repel wears off. Has to happen at least one more time. And now that we are on this route that we have actually never been on before and don't really have any reason to explore, to be honest, we are going to be heading into Dark Cave. A cave that we did encounter on the route near Violet City, but this is actually a separate entrance that can lead to new areas, and as you can see, once again, it is dark in here. So we're going to be using Alakazam to light up the darkness. And hidden deep within this cave is the final legendary Pokemon that is currently available in this hack. What could it be? Well, if you read the video title, you should know. But, nevertheless, we're going to be finding out here momentarily. Gonna head right up this ladder here. Got a little bit of a freebie right here, TM46 Thief, very nice. And we want to surf across this water right here. Head right across this little bit of a lake, relatively lengthy lake actually, and at the end of it is a waterfall. Luckily, Lantern is equipped with waterfalls. Let's head right up here. It's actually quite a lengthy waterfall. I suppose it's fitting, this is quite the epic ascent for the final legendary that we're going to be going after. And at the top is a cave, of course. So we're going to head right up to the top bit here, and now we have a little bit of a strength puzzle. The nice thing is the whole strength puzzle takes place in this one room right here, so we don't have to repeatedly use the HM, which is very, very nice and appreciated. Let's just hope I don't mess this up. Alright, I think it's down, over, yes, up, and then we can just push this up, 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 and up. And then this can go right in this little divot right here, which is good. Up, up, over, up, over, 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 down, down, and then down, and right on through here, and then up, up. There are lots and lots and lots of boulders in this room, so as you can see, the game might have a little bit of trouble rendering them all in. Alrighty, we're almost to the end of this, I think. So let's just proceed through here. I believe we want to go this way next. Yes, indeed. Over, up, over, up. That'll let us through here, up, up. And then through this way. I believe if we push this rock up here, yeah, it'll just reappear right there. I don't know what's up with that. But at the end of this cave is the final legendary Pokemon of the hack. I'm going to go make a backup of the save, and I will be right back. Alrighty, the save is backed up. So without further ado, let us confront Jirachi! Jirachi, one of 2 event legendary Pokemon available in Pokémon Liquid Crystal, the other one being Celebi, which we captured in the main story several videos ago, and wow, that did a lot of damage. That is really surprising to me. Alright, what does Cosmic Power do? Okay, good, it raises defense. I was afraid it was some sort of healing move. Although I wouldn't put it past this thing to know Wish, as this thing is in fact the Wishing Star Pokemon. I don't know if it's actually called that specifically, but that's basically what it is. There are legends that Jirachi has the capability to grant wishes, which is very, very cool. And it's actually based off of a holiday in Japan. The name is escaping me at the moment, unfortunately, but it's celebrated annually in July, and Pokemon centers across Japan, yes, there are actual Pokemon Center stores in Japan, they will celebrate by annually giving out Jirachi to Pokemon players. So Jirachi is much more common in Japan than it is in the United States, which I suppose is a little bit unfortunate, but everyone got a free Celebi with Pokemon Bank, so I guess it's alright. So, I guess that's all I can... Oh no, it has Rest. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Luckily, I think Sleep status actually has a better bonus than Paralysis when it comes to capturing Pokemon, so if it can survive a Spark attack, which I'm pretty sure it can, since it's been boosting its defense, yeah. I think if we can just attack it for a couple turns with Spark, we'll have one free turn with it relatively low on HP and a Sleep, which is good, because I believe Rest always does 3 turns of Sleep. Alright, so let's see how well off that'll put us here. Not too well off, unfortunately. I think it's time we moved... Oh my goodness, it has Double Edge! Ooh, that could hurt. Luckily, it does actually have a recovery move, so I'm not too terribly worried about Double Edge KOing it. So I think without further ado, we should move on to our counting to 1 montage for the final time in the project. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Haha, we got it! Very nice. I went and looked it up. The holiday is called Tanabata, also known as the Star Festival, which is very, very, very cool. Very, very interesting with the whole Japanese mythology thing. Gotcha, Jirachi was caught. Jirachi's data was added to the Pokédex. It is said to make any wish come true. It is awake for only 7 days out of 1,000 years. Very, very, very cool. And with that, that is the final legendary Pokemon available in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. So without further ado, since there's nowhere else for us to go, we should probably try and find our way out of this cave, since the way that rock puzzle is set up, it appears to be not quite possible to go back out the way we came. So let's grab a couple of these items on our way out. And I believe, if I remember the layout of this cave from the original Pokemon Crystal correctly, this should lead us straight out the 3rd and final exit of Dark Cave. There are 3 exits, which is very, very cool. Alrighty, so we want to use Rock Smash right here. Let us power right on through, and this pops us out on Route 46, and what do you know, there's actually a berry tree right here, which is pretty neat. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, there's 2 Asper berries. Do you want to pick them? Absolutely, let's do that. Very, very interesting that we found this here, and this actually connects us down to the route right north of Route 29 that we saw way, way, way at the very beginning of this hack. But I think without further ado, I am going to meet you guys at a Pokemon Center so we can look over our spoils of war. Alrighty, here we are in a Pokemon Center. I'm not going to tell you which, just to keep you guys guessing a little bit. Here we have all 18 legendary Pokemon that we have captured over the course of our adventure. We have, in order here, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latios, Latios, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, and Jirachi. Very nice. All but 4 of these we have caught over the course of the last 5 episodes of our adventure. As a part of our Legendary Crusade, we caught Suicune back in episode 40. We caught Celebi in episode 93, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it was 93. We caught Latios in episode 46, and we caught Kyogre in episode 82. All the rest we caught within the last 5 episodes. Now, I'm sure you're all screaming at me, "Hey David, what about those 3 legendary Pokemon that you don't yet have? What about Mewtwo, Mew, and Deoxys?" Well, unfortunately, I've done a lot of research into these bonus episodes, and unfortunately it would seem that these 3 legendary Pokemon are not yet included in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Even though the Cerulean Cave is in fact in the game, we have seen it, Mewtwo is not yet inside. We will have to wait until a later version of the game in order to obtain these. But I think without further ado, now that our Legendary Crusade is over and we have caught Lugia, Latios, and Jirachi to round out our Legendary Pokemon collection, I think we're going to end things off here. Next time on Pokemon Liquid Crystal, we are going to be going after all of the miscellaneous gift Pokemon that you can obtain around the Johto, Kanto, and Orange Islands regions. And then we are going to be discussing one final little thing in the Orange Islands that I actually didn't know about until very recently. So be sure to leave a like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.